What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. Thank you for clicking on today's video. Today's video is a week 122, I think, update of my keto transformation and weight loss journey. And I have a great video for you today. But before we get started, big thanks to Perfect Keto for sponsoring this video. More on that coming up. And if you are somebody who likes weight loss inspiration, weight loss motivation, basically how I've lost my weight, how I rewound my health from morbidly obese to a healthy weight. Quick disclaimer, I share the good, the bad, and the ugly about a weight loss journey. You're not gonna see only perfection on this channel. You will see lots of ups, some downs, but you will see me get to my goal weight. And that is the goal here. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. Now let's get into week 122. All right, so you know it's going to be a good weigh-in when I'm weighing in a sports bra and leggings, because I smashed it this week. Now, there's so much to talk about. I don't even know where to begin. I'm just so happy to report another success for the week. So for those of you that are new to this channel, I love to do monthly weight loss challenges within my community. This particular month, the month of June, we're doing alternate day fasting. Now, when I originally set out to do an alternate day fasting challenge, which I'll put it on the screen right here, you alternate eat days with fast days every other day. So I originally started doing this challenge with an intent to do a clear liquids fast, the one I've mostly done on my journey. Well, then, of course, a lot of people, hey, check this out. And I ended up finding or discovering protein-sparing modified fasting. So I kind of swapped at the last minute. I decided to do for the month of June. This is not a lifestyle, this is a tool. For the month of June, we're gonna do the protein-sparing modified fast on my fast days. So yes, I am eating on my fast days. Don't get hung up on the word fast. There are many different types of fasts, from a clear liquids fast, a dry fast, intermittent fasting in general, alternate day fasting, there's an egg fast, beef and butter fast, so many more. There's so many types of fast. Now, I agree. I hate that they use the word fast, but they all kind of try to target the same thing. But I don't know. I didn't name it. It's called a fast. Some methods of fasting do include eating. So just FYI, when I originally gave out this schedule, I said, you pick your way to fast. If you want to do a dry fast where you literally eat nothing, you don't even consume water, do that. If that's something that you could do. If you want to do a clear liquids fast, what I originally set out to do that. So pick your method of fasting for the fast days, and then on the alternate day or the day after, you go back to keto or whatever lifestyle you live. So basically, I have been doing alternate day fasting with a protein-sparing modified fast, with the next day being keto, with the next day being a protein-sparing modified fast, with the next day keto, and so on. So every other day. And when it comes to, I had a couple questions. Do I exercise? Right now, my kids are out of school. We are swimming every day. It's Texas, it's hot, it's summer. I have not had a dedicated workout where I had no kids and no other distraction since the kids got out of school. So for this month, I have not actually exercised. However, we do swim every day. I am with my kids 24/7 right now, entertaining them now that school's out, and we have been outside a ton. So I am definitely getting activity. It's not a dedicated activity. With that said, the protein-sparing modified fast makes it a lot more doable. If I happen to take my kids out for lunch or something, I can just order a plain burger patty, a piece of chicken. So it's been a lot more doable with the kids home constantly around to do this. And adding on top of that, or taking that one step further, with the protein-sparing modified fast, I'm still eating with my kids every night for dinner and lunch. Where before, when I did the true fasting, where it was just a clear liquids fast, I was not eating anything. I would sit with them with a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a glass of water, a sparkling water, whatever it may be. I'd sit with them, but I did not eat with them. So there's no questions anymore. Like, I'm eating food with my kids and they think nothing of it. So I'm just having the protein. I'm not having the sides, which also makes creating dinners not a big deal, because I you know, I'm gonna have the protein, they're just gonna have the protein plus the veggies on the side. So all around, this one was really easy to do, and I'm just blown away. Which means, how much did I lose this week? Oh my gosh, I can't wait to tell you this. I started off this week at 206 pounds. Today I was 203.2. I was almost down 4 pounds, but we'll be honest, it was 3 pounds. So I am just like, oh my gosh, because it was 206.8, I think, on Monday. And today I was 203.2. So that was a huge weight loss, 3 pounds. I haven't thrown a 3-pound weight loss down on a week in months. Like, I don't even, maybe even a year. I don't know the last time I've actually done 3 pounds, where it wasn't one of the ones where I went on a binge and it was recovering and it was all water weight, like one of those types. So I started this challenge a week ahead of you guys, just because I like to be ahead and give you a little bit more of a heads up, so that I've been doing it for a week before it starts. It gives you a little bit, it gives me the ability to experience it and then give you some tips, whatever, before the journey starts. And plus, I needed to get myself together because I had been eating very off plan, like self-destructively, in May. So I think it was like my husband's birthday, our anniversary, you know, school was out, parties, all these things was giving me all these excuses to go off plan. So I was 215 pounds. I wasn't really 215 because a lot of that was inflated by a lot of bloat. But nonetheless, on that Monday that I started this, I think it was like the 25th or whatever, I'll put the calendar up. I was 215. Well, I am 203 pounds today. So granted, some of that weight is water weight. It's not all this much fat, but wow, what a boom in like 3 weeks. So like, yes, yes. So, I mean, I dropped 12 pounds so far in this challenge. So I am super happy and super proud, because that led me into the motivation to tackle this thing I'm going to talk about next. So my daughter's softball team, we had an end of the year or end of season party. The season's finally over. So I am somebody who never really thinks things through. I'm like, I'll host at my house. So I've offered up my house, and then, you know, I don't really ever plan, so I don't think anything through. I just, okay, well, I'm going to do this day. That's the type of person I am. It gets me in trouble a lot. However, this person lately has been somebody who has been on top of her game, thinking about all the things that could go wrong. And although I hosted a party with like 35 people here yesterday, which consisted of chips, crackers, cookies, pizza, sodas, you know, alcohol, all of that thing was around. And I was like, okay, if I'm hosting at my house, I got to find a way to get pizza for me. How am I going to enjoy it? What am I going to do? What can I do for me? So, and this will apply to you, because there's going to be summer barbecues, summer cookouts, vacations, you know, just get-togethers that you're going to be doing. And this is where you decide, do you want it or not? And this is do you use this as an excuse to have those foods, or do you use this as the time to show up for your health? So thankfully, I don't win every battle when it comes to that, but lately, being on this roll with momentum and just not wanting to ruin this progress, I was going to find a way to enjoy pizza and alcohol and things with my guests. I've tried the pizza crust that was a protein-sparing modified fasting recipe, and I'm going to insert the picture here. It's just very similar to the bread, and instead you put sauce and cheese and pepperoni and all your fixings, but I was blown away. So yesterday, thankfully, was a keto day for me. So if I was on a protein sparing day or a fasting day, I would not have done the pepperoni or the cheese. I'd have just done the sauce with the bread and made like a crust, cheeseless pizza kind of thing. But being that it was a keto day, I could have the cheese and the pepperoni and not really worry too much about the fat. Because remember, when I'm doing keto, I'm fully hitting my macros in, so that I am on track, and so that I don't mess with my metabolism, so I don't do anything detrimental to my progress. So I make sure I eat on my eat days. That consists of 100% keto on the eat days. So this pizza was so good that I'm nibbling on it while everybody else is having Little Caesars pizza. But it's okay, because I still got to have pizza too, which also made everybody wondering, well, what am I eating? Like, what is this? So they always want to know what I've been doing because I always do crazy things, right? And next thing you know, my pizza made 4 servings. I planned on eating 2 of those servings. I only got 1 serving because everybody else ate the rest of my pizza. Like, they were blown away. This is people that are eating like regular pizza and that went and changed over and had my pizza out of curiosity first, and then were blown away how good it was. So how cool is that? So not only did I, I would have appreciated, I mean, I didn't mind sharing my pizza, but I mean, it was kind of cool that so many people in the party was like, wow, that is really good. Like, they see the method to my madness. So, and a bunch of them left with the recipe link to make it for themselves. So what I'm trying to say in that whole spiel is it can be done. Think ahead. When it came to alcohol, I did a squirt of lime with some sparkling water and a splash of tequila. Like, it was just a real easy drink. I had my drink. Everybody else had their drinks. Their regular margaritas. So, and everybody had a great time. So you just gotta be a little bit more on top of it and plan a little bit more and provide yourself with success. Because if you were to go to somebody's house, don't expect them to cater to your needs. Bring your own thing. And this way you have something to enjoy. And and that's one of the reasons why I threw up my house as a place to host the party. I will have everything I need here. I will make sure that I have everything I need to have success, to stay on track, and to not, it was incredibly hard because I wanted the freaking chocolate chip cookies from Costco. Those things, out of experience, I know those are delicious, and I wanted one so bad, but I had done such good progress. I knew that morning when I hopped on the scale that I was down 3 pounds, and I was like, there is no way I'm gonna blow this 3-pound loss on a party today in like a matter of hours. So it gave me the willpower, the strength to ignore all of those chocolate chip cookies, all of the chips and queso, all the things that I love, or I should say love, all the things I would have loved to eat, but I know better and to stay away from them. That won't get me to my goals. So it was very self-empowering. And on top of that, I rented a bounce house that was a water slide bounce house thing. Of course, I had to go down the slide, and I would have never been able to fit down this slide at 309 pounds. It's a children's slide. I was barely fitting down that slide myself, So the thought that there was just another non-scale victory that, man, just looking back, seeing how far I came, that slide would have never been possible. For one, I probably wouldn't be able to pull myself up the wall to go down the slide, and 2, my butt probably would be way too big to fit down that slide. So now, after, all of this time fighting for my health, I appreciate the non-scale victory. So please don't discount them. While it's great to see 3-pound loss on the scale, it also is equally satisfying to be able to go down a slide, not worry about popping it, and also being on track with finding a way to provide my own food in a party so that everybody still had a great time, and finding a way to win. So you guys know how much I enjoy Perfect Keto. I have been using them probably for the past 2 years. I swear by them. I only recommend what I actually use. So I want to tell you about the Perfect Keto promo. It is a buy 5 items, get 35% off. I love these promos. So use my link in the coupon code down below, and let's go down to the kitchen and see what I have for you. Alrighty, so I was going to show you really quick what I love. I use every day the Perfect Keto unflavored collagen. That's like every day in my coffee. However, I have chocolate collagen for when I make ice creams, homemade ice creams. I absolutely love using the strawberry collagen in like using plain Greek yogurt as a way to get my protein in. So this makes it basically like a strawberry yogurt. Oh my God, so tasty. And then for the salted caramel and the cinnamon toast, I like to put those in my coffee. So that's all the collagen. And I also like to bake with the collagen. But if I had to recommend one of them, it'd be the unflavored collagen. By far, hands down, the most popular thing I purchase from them. And then also the electrolytes. If I'm doing a fast day where I don't want any sweeteners or anything like that, I would use the Perfect Keto electrolytes in the pill form. But if I have a regular keto day and I just want my electrolytes in a big thing of water, I use like a 24-ounce water bottle, and I'll put a scoop of electrolytes in, and these are phenomenal. So they're sweetened with stevia, they're delicious, and a really enjoyable drink when you're exercising. And then for just kind of like on the go things, the keto cookies are delicious. My absolute favorite is the peanut butter cookies, by hands down, like one of my favorite products by them. And also the protein bars, they're delicious. Alrighty, so one other thing I want to add is my birthday is the end of August. I was thinking the other day how sweet it would be to be at my goal weight by my birthday. That's 24 pounds, which is a real steep challenge. And it's also, I'm going into summer where we head north to our cottage in New Hampshire. Those of you that are longtime fans, it will be probably the third time you've seen that place on this channel. But we're going back. My parents live next door, so we have grandparents' times for the kids. I'm going to probably hike Mount Monadnock again. I'm going to be doing lots of fun stuff, lots of maybe hiking this year, and but with all that also comes all the temptation of the lake life. So if you know what I mean, you know, that means a big tube floating on the lake with a drink in hand, you know, that temptation thing. So and then also campfires, you know, all the s'mores, the cookouts. So all of that stuff is up there, right? So this is where I keep building on the strength that I've been building on, and I get through it and find a way. I'm not saying I'm not going to have any cheat foods or whatever, but I'm not having cheat days anymore, and I'm not doing I just have a different philosophy. So the cool thing is I found a tool that really helps keep me on track. So if I want to be at my goal weight by my birthday, I can be there. And it all comes down to, do I want it or not? So this is going to be a huge test. So we have all of June, all the rest of June. We're only, you know, mid-June at this point. All of July, all of August, because I'm the last day of the month. That's a long time, but it's doable. I have to be on my game, and it comes down to, you know, do I want it bad enough? That's the real question, and we're gonna find out. I may say I want it right now, but do I? Actions speak louder than words every day. So I don't know if the next video I show you will be live from New Hampshire or still here. So I'm not sure. It depends on how much I can get done this week. But I will be filming what I'm eating for my road trip. It's 2 days in the car with a dog, a cat, and 2 kids, and my husband, and all of our stuff for the summer. So, but I will be probably filming how I'm doing it, because a lot of you that will be taking road trips this summer maybe can find this interesting. And then add on top of that, it's a protein sparing modified fast. So I've never done that on a road trip either. So we're gonna have to get creative, and I think it's gonna make for some good video. So, but I'm saying right now, I might not have any more videos this week. You might have to see me come next Monday in New Hampshire. So you're watching Keto Rewind. I'll see you at the next one. Go be great.